Alright, so I'm now recording. It's going to be weird as it is going to be Corinthian, the moderator, bringing it to you guys in Kingdoms at War. I don't think anyone's done a voice recording of Kingdoms at War yet, but I figured I'd try using this program, Debut Video Capture Software. And by what I meant by a little bit weird is, while one, I haven't really talked to you guys. I always do everything through text. The other is, of course, the fact that the only other recording device that I am used to is Fraps, which I've used once or twice. Now, I do have a bunch of messages, so this is just basically going to be a day in the life of the mod. Usually I don't talk too much, but I figured I'd commentate it in the background. So, let's see what is going on. Do I get an easier way on growing? I answered all of that. Guess you don't care if you're big or no. Like growing for you don't really matter. You just come kind of early, no warning, you just shut people down. Okay, just to answer this question, we have to silence people without warning. Just have to. So I'm going to be saying the silence is the warning. 3-strike silence system. Apologies. Let's go over. My troops are full. Let's go ahead and do a quest or something. I mean, I am in the observers. I own the clan. All that. Is it advisable to flat tell a person? Okay, can't take it. Bump. I don't know what they're talking about. Briefly glancing at World Chat. Merry Christmas. What is an OSF? Volley partner. Looking for a PW. World Chat seems clean. Good on World Chat. I do have 6 million. 6.9 million. I'll get up another like 2 million and replace another bestiary with a forge. For a while I was inactive, so I was going for the 1 bestiary, 1 lookout, 1 tower. I'm sorry, all bestiaries, and then the lookout and tower I got when we went to war, as I was mostly inactive and just hitting the odd quest button. So the slow regeneration with a higher success rate was what I actually wanted to go for. So World Chat's fine. Clan Chat, is fine. I should go ahead and say hi. Let's go ahead and go back to the walls. I got to go ahead and finish up resolving that. Do I had mod World Chat? Maximus is bypassing filter, getting bad. I gave SS. Can you look, please? Oh, can you please look at wall? Okay. Let's look at Helen 2. Copy, user, paste. By the way, this is drawing my whole desktop. I set it up to a certain window. I hope you guys can still see it. I'm going to get used to this still. And, okay. So, first off, bypassing on walls. By the way, for everyone who thinks, the moderators have all sorts of fancy abilities, silencing is one of them. It's just right there under block on our screens. It's on the iPhone 2 or any iDevice. But again, I have no clue how to record on there. So I'm going to have to go ahead and say by the way, earlier someone was saying that it's the terms of use. Oh, it is terms of use. Then why is it called TOS? I am very confused. I'm going to still call it the terms of service in game for now. Against the terms of service, apologies, I have to 24-hour warning silence you. Alright, so that's going to be the Maximus getting his. Someone's trying to spy on me and fails. Have you added my referral code? Spreading referral code in game, or was he just... I guess not. So, I'm going to go back to the kingdom. See, everything over here is going pretty well. There's nothing in clan chat. Wall me, volley me. Again, usually I don't really say anything, but I'm going to try this whole commentation business so you guys can have an idea of my thought processes. And I apologize if my voice or whatever sounds horrible and all that. a little bit sick. I have a cough, but usually when I focus, I don't cough so much for obvious reasons. Personal information, but it's not being said in game. It's not being said in game. And someone was asking about personal information. If you are watching this, and that means you do read the forums, so you probably already know. And this should be inside. Prohibited activities. You may not use. Yeah, for any of the following list of activities, failure to adhere will result in removal of speaker items or account suspension. And of course, this line that covers it all would be collect, store, share any information about yourself or other users or members other than the normal course. So, collect, store, or share information is the big thing about you or other people. I'm just breaking this down for you guys real quick. Other than the normal course of using Kingdoms at War, which Kingdoms at War, it's a social app, we do whatever, for their intended purpose. That's normally where the line ends, and it's like, Kingdoms at War was built for an intended purpose of war games and all that. And if you ask Cool-Aid or any of the other mods, of facilitating voluntary communications among users. So, you're not allowed to spread personal information in-game. That's not at all related to Kingdoms at War. People have said, well, we should be able to punish for more stuff. But, technically we should punish about all non-game stuff. And I sort of tried a small foray into that. And aside from me deciding to enforce the terms in World Chat, which, World Chat's being amazing right now. I love World Chat. World Chat, kudos to you. I mean, sure, there's people looking to get hired, only forges, looking for a PW Walmy, looking for a volume partner, advertisements, random line of conversation. I want to join a plunder war. Great work, guys, etc. Hey, Meat is a hypocrite. Hello. I'm recording, etc. Probably wondering what that means, as seriously no one's ever tried recording Kingdoms at War that I know of. Update saying Immortal Shadows has defeated World Dominion. By the looking here, return fire on anyone with silence message on while attacking you and post name. Because I'll explain that in a second. Recording as in video. Figured I should show people a bit of time as a mod. Mid mod. Alright, so moderating, it's being very awesomely good right now, quests. We were trying to bring down a plunder war, and we did. We DTW'd their OSF. They only had one OSF. And we're going to go ahead and start slow stripping it after we drained their potions. And the odd pot shot on their main clan. And they threatened our walls, saying we're going to get your farming members. They thought it was just Outdoor Toast, who changed her name to Lamentations. Based on earlier clan chat. And we tried to tell them that they were at war, and they didn't quite understand. Someone from Knights of the Fire Emblem came over and walled me and said that they were going to bring in the whole clan, but he was like ranked 64, no admin, no real title except for his previous rank for activity check. And I told him, hey, well, we're at war. And he's like, yeah, but it's my plunder war. And I said, I'm sorry, you're in KOTFE. And, if you're going to come in, and happy hunting. And he said, okay. And he didn't do anything. So we kept their OSF DTW for a while, started slowly draining it. We didn't really have the spies to strip the OSF, just because I'm a really small clan. It's just me and whoever else comes in. And we rotated various hits on their members, and they didn't retaliate at all whatsoever. so we kind of let off on him because we had already shut down their plunder war. The OSF had left the clan that was being the farm clan and was being clanless, trying to potion up and survive us. And it got replaced with a high-statted ally. Hire my allies. Please need money. I have Forges and Growing. Whoever made that guide on Forges and Growing, a lot of people are probably going to blame you for a good number of the advertisements, but at least it beats, a naked hire me. So need to clan that wars wall me. So I'm going to go ahead and look over. Alright, I just have these open. I closed a bunch of personal info windows and stuff like that, since this isn't recording just like, this window. It's recording everything within a set portion of the screen that I set aside. I'm going to go ahead and open the forums. I have not been on in a while, and I don't mean, a few months or whatever. This should be roughly the parameters of the resolution I had set up. I'm going to go ahead and catch up to everything over here. Alright, so this is 5:42 a.m. Mountain Time, my current time zone. So world chat's pretty dead at the moment, but PC global chat speakers. If this works, then I'll switch over to recording something else. So he wants speakers for the PC and was asking and wanted it all explained, and yes, that's exactly how my screen looks like when I scroll down. It's all very laggy and weird. They can solve much of that by only giving free speakers to accounts that have been active over 30 days. They have to log in at least twice a week. Cutting down on world chat spam is a novel goal, but legit active PC users shouldn't be forced into paying for speakers if you want to post on world chat. Well, it was originally for the iDevice. I don't know how to respond to this. I mean, let me think this through. Yes, it's a PC users. The line is PC users get some benefits, like the better screens. Usually, we get access to more buttons and stuff like that. I need a quest. Someone's saying they're bored. Wall them. A lot of people learned pretty quickly that you're not supposed to say, "I'm bored, ladies wall me." I'd warn them, and then I'd silence them when they didn't believe me that you can't share personal information in game. Why? Because of contact information being exchanged, like what region people lived in, phone numbers especially, people getting together and saying, "Oh yeah, and let's become boyfriend and girlfriend in game." Well, if you really want to do that, try doing that in Palringo, but don't, say, "Girls 18 and up, come join my Palringo room." It's the same thing. You're collecting information by putting in there that you're seeking girls 18 and up, and you're storing it in Palringo. So the storing bit's not broken, but the collection's still there. You're still asking people to give out that personal information in game. Someone's upgrading. Message me to read my book. Okay, Becca is weird. You might want to check out Grey Goose and Pink Lemonade. I'm not sure if what they're doing is legal or not. I'll talk about Becca in a second. Becca Lecca was an alt of that other Becca. I'm assuming, because they're advertising about a book. And I had to warn because they were saying, people have read my book, wall me, and stuff like that. So I said, hey, well, you're asking for personal information. As silly as it is, it's a very silly rule, but you can't do this. You could try like putting it up in fan fiction or talking about it on the forums, and then maybe ask them to look at your forum posts. That's a possible workaround. But again, I don't know. Let's see. Listen up. I need an iTunes gift card that's new. I need the code, and I'll give you your money back when you send it to me. Send the code to Hirsch. I don't know if this is a violation of the terms. I mean, normally gift cards and all that is talked about in the forums, and forums fall under different rules than the TOS itself, because the terms itself says they own and operate it. By accessing and using kingdoms at war, you're bound by these terms of use. There's a right at sole discretion to change it. But this is Kingdoms at War. The Kingdoms at War forums are not Kingdoms at War. For the forums, you have to go check the code of conduct for all of that special information. I'm actually not really certain